back, yo.
What's up? We're back.
I'm in a good mood today.
Oh yeah, why?
I don't know.
You're just positive vibes.
Positivity.
Sick. Yeah,
Just
this
running
is
through my veins.
episode 20.
Yeah, we're supposed to get
yeah.
lit today, but it's
We're
all
supposed to get lit.
No, we
but-
said 24.
Yeah, I know.
24.
24.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
Yes,
gonna- I
20.
was just
We're
gonna
gonna
say.
do
Yeah.
We're
an
gonna do 24 for Kobe.
Yeah.
for Kobe. For Kobe.
We're gonna get lit.
Jeez, that was a rough one.
Yeah,
That was wild. Yeah, I know, man. Everyone's saying the same thing.
yeah. I was going through it that day, bro.
Yeah. That was wild.
But yeah, welcome to the Lost and Talks podcast, the most lit podcast ever. You know what it is. We're out here.
We used to say something. Now we're just like fuck it.
Yeah,
Because we used to go Lost Talks podcast and then
The
pick
most
an
lit
area
podcast in
of Toronto
somewhere or
or the
something.
world or whatever. Now we're just like, fuck it.
yeah. Fuck it. I'm done with that shit.
Because just before the podcast, we're always like what are we gonna say? And then
Yeah.
it like delays everything. So we're just
We're leaving that in
yeah,
January and last year.
facts.
But yeah, welcome back to the Lost and Talks podcast. The boys are back today in the ends. We're doing our thing. Come to fill your minds with more knowledge and positivity and knowledge this evening or this day.
Yeah.
We have a special guest with us here today. And like Ian was just telling you, we don't really introduce people, so this is your time to take the floor and just let the people know who you are, yo.
Okay, my name's Cory. I'm a nude photographer out of Mississauga, Ontario. I've been shooting for about 2 years. It's been a while, 2 years. I can't lie. Like I've been working ever since I picked up the camera.
Yeah,
Nice.
And it's just been crazy since.
Sick.
that's crazy, yo. Too, because I've been following your work for maybe honestly like 6. I don't even know. Honestly, it's been a while. Maybe 8 months, right?
Yeah.
And like honestly, I didn't even know you're 2 years. That's
Yeah,
it.
2 years.
That's what
I know.
like portraits or just in general.
No, that's it. Like
Really?
Yeah.
So like
lit.
2 years ago, you just picked up a camera.
picked up a
and
camera.
shot.
Okay, well, it started. I took a photography class in grade 11, right?
Sorry. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna hop in.
Yeah.
Shout out to Instagram the one time so that
Oh, okay.
while
sorry.
you're telling us the story, people can
My fault.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All my handles are CoryCash.co, whether it's my website, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. CoryCash.co.
All right, now people, you pull up the gram, and while he speaks to you, scroll.
Yeah, so I took a photography class in grade 11. I didn't do so well in high school. I was kind of fucking around and shit. But that was the only class that I paid attention and I took it serious.
Yeah.
I remember I got good marks in that photography class, and then I never picked up a camera then till I was 28.
Right.
And then I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of doing these odd jobs. Like, I worked at the YMCA, Anytime Fitness, did a little basketball training and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just pick up a camera again. And then I immediately got obsessive about it. And then just Googling YouTube, and that was it.
That's it. That's all you need
You
sometimes.
So when you started, did you go straight into portrait with models, or did you do other things first?
No, I didn't. Actually, because I was in the basketball community a little bit, so I did some basketball stuff. I did some music videos, and I'm like, yo, forget that. I'm not about that condo Hennessy video vibe. I was like, fuck that.
We know about
shit.
that. We know about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not even doing that. Everyone's trying to
Yeah,
lowball my prices, and I'm like, you know what, forget that. And then at the time, I was like, you know what? I remember one of my homegirls was like, you should shoot women or you should shoot girls. And then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do all that. And then I don't know what got into me, but I was like, let me try it out. And since then, my first shoot, it just went, my Instagram and stuff like that went crazy, and then I just followed that lane, to be honest.
Sick. Yeah, that's crazy though. 2 years. That's good.
Yeah. For me, I've been a photographer I've been doing portraits for about 2 years as well.
Yeah.
Before that, I did other shit. I did street photography.
Yeah.
I went to film school. I was doing photography then. But yeah, honestly, I took the more Instagram kind of game serious last 2 years. So,
Yeah.
And then for me, and I see in your work, you like film or you've shot on film before and stuff like
for
that.
sure.
You're definitely, I don't know how much film you shoot, but you're definitely doing that now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope. So yeah, for me, film. Yeah, honestly, the last 6 months I've only shot film, or more actually, probably
you
closer
shot
to
a
a
lot
year.
more film.
Honestly, I've pretty much said not that I hate digital or anything, but I've just switched completely to film
No, there's
for
nothing like
portraits.
film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, it's so much. It's just a different look. it's just a different aesthetic. Like the different film stocks you can choose, and you can control it more, and
Absolutely.
it's just it looks better, honestly. And like the process is different, right? You know, you gotta teach yourself a lot more about like you really gotta get that lighting on point. You know, you really there's not as much post production you could do with it. Like you really a lot of times I'll shoot. And like just straight out the camera after getting the rolls back, I'm like, shit, I don't even need to edit this. Like, maybe tweak the contrast a little bit, but like that's it. Like I'm done. So it's pretty dope. Like, like so you shoot some film and stuff.
Yeah, I try to shoot as much film as possible, but as you know, like it's a little bit expensive, right?
Yeah.
Like a roll of film could cost you like $12 to process it. Could cost you $12 too. So it's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's one type of photography that I feel like it's like nostalgic. You know, like that look will just never get old. To be honest,
100%.
That's why I don't like to like edit my pictures where like you know they're super like airbrushed or anything like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just feel like that's just trendy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll stick to that.
No offense to the airbrush look. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole airbrush look either. Like kind of like looks like they're painted. You know what I mean? Like their skin's like crazy smooth.
And go ahead, sorry.
A lot of people like that. Whatever it is, everyone has their own style. But I like that. Like when there's grain over that shit. Like it looks
is that an aesthetic thing though? Like obviously people do it in magazines to like touch up and stuff. But is that something that people go for sometimes, where it looks like overly
like
stylized?
Where it looks like the skin's just been
they go for that.
They go for it.
They go for that.
Because I never understood.
It's almost
it
like when mans are deep frying their pictures. You know?
I mean, that'll never die either.
Yeah, it's a look. Magazines do it, I guess. It's hard to say. Like I see that look a lot. A lot of models like it because it makes them look crazy good.
But that's the thing, though. Like,
they don't like showing their their little flaws in their skin. Or
I just feel like, okay, like if you're a model, like let's say you're 20 years old right now and you're like 40 years down the road and you show your grandchildren these pictures that are super airbrushed, they'll be like it might look super weird. You know?
Exactly.
Facts.
I don't know. Not feeling it really.
Yeah, I've always been more along the lines of just let's keep it natural.
Yeah.
It's true.
Even when I was doing shoots, the girls were like, oh, what do you want me to do makeup wise? I'm like, honestly, like you don't even have to wear makeup.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I don't unless I have a MUA on set, like I'm gonna be they do their own and then I'll just tell them, yo, just like a regular look.
And I'm like, if you really want to do something, like a little bit of
plus I don't know shit about makeup,
mascara, maybe a little bit of liner.
I don't know shit about makeup, so when a model's ask,
Bro,
I'm
you
like,
gotta get into the makeup game.
I'm like daytime with my girl, like I'm starting to learn a little more, but she's taught me some shit.
They'll respect you.
It's true.
Know what's
it's
popping.
true. Well, I have a good sense of wardrobe a little bit, so I'm getting better at that one.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, with my photography, I like to keep it natural, if you will. Like I do very little editing like that. You know, I might cover up a blemish or two or whatever.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you know, nothing crazy like that. But that's about it really. And then everything else is just kind of like that's how it is.
And no body reshaping. I don't.
Oh hell no. No.
They're going crazy with that.
I'm
right
not
now.
liquefying anything.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm
going nuts.
I see that shit so much. Even just regular girls in their pictures, and I'm like,
you don't need to do all that.
Like, I like you don't look like this in person.
Exactly.
And I know this.
Like I did it once.
Right? That like
it's
Facetune. It's the same thing eventually.
It's like the app. Because they made Facetune, like they made that shit so easy for people.
Yeah.
To change the way they look. It's crazy. Like
and then you pull up on Shorty and it's just
and then it's different. Yeah.
Or she pulls it to the shoot and you're like, oh, this is not what I was expecting.
Yo. I don't. We can talk about that off.
That happens. Sometimes. We don't have to lie about it. I've been in a situation where I saw a girl and I was like, okay. Usually as a photographer, you think I can kind of tell
what she looks like,
what you actually look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've had a 1-2 scenarios where. Where
I've been catfished.
They've gotten me.
Me too.
They pull up to the shoot and I'm like, okay, well,
because you
I'll get this done ASAP.
Find out the last 4 pictures on their Insta were like fucking 8 months ago, like a year ago, and they look even different now.
Yeah,
like, you know, they're old photos or whatever. So
or they've been tweaked. Like
it's basically
crazy.
like internet dating. You pop up as a different person. Like
that happens. Yo.
That's funny though.
We don't have to talk about it too much, but it happens.
Yeah, no, it happens. It's fine, whatever. But I always I always shoot anyways. But,
I shoot too.
Yeah, whatever. I make it work. Like
a little bit faster. We had 3 hours. We can get it done in an hour.
Yeah.
I'm dissing though.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you something. So yeah, what was your like when you started getting back into the photography game and stuff like that? What was like one of your first gigs that you got? Like, what was one of the first things you got paid from?
First thing I got paid from, it had to be like something along the lines of something with a basketball. Someone needed a highlight tape or something like that, because I did a lot of that too. Probably one of my least favorite things to do, to be honest. But I was like, oh shoot, someone wants to pay me for my work.
Yeah,
why not? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I find like sports photography, like again, dope photography, whatever. But I find it could get repetitive to me. Our boy, he does it for the Raptors, right? What's his name again? Tristan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know him.
His work.
Tristan 416. Yeah.
Tristan Forbes.
416.
416. Oh shit, you know him or you heard of him? Yeah. I went to high school with him.
He's dope though. He's
good. He is dope. He's dope. 100%. Yeah, but for me, I don't know. I'm super creative, so that shit will get repetitive to me.
Same. I'm the exact same way.
I'm sure he feels the same way. I'm sure he wants to shoot something different too. Who knows? But yeah. So like with portraits and stuff, like I can experiment. You know what I mean? And with film, I can experiment even more because I can do different film stocks and kind of change the look and experiment with lighting and all that stuff. And that's why it's just like keeps me busy. You know what I mean? So.
What was it like for you working with a model for the first time?
It was a little nerve wracking, to be honest, you know, because it was underclothed, and I just know like as soon as I got into that's when like life sort of changed, because you got to be very careful with when you're working with nude models and stuff like that, because it's a very delicate space, right? So I just knew right away that there's gonna be like no comments, no staring, no creepy shit, because I'm not gonna be exposed for that shit. You know, I'm not going down like that. You know, so I soon like that's when it got like real serious for me to take like this space very serious, and then that's what it felt like the first time. Nervous.
That's cool.
To be honest.
Yeah, I feel you. Like one of my first times, it was just like making sure it was all those things, but also trying. That was me learning how to make people feel just comfortable
exactly.
in a space and with me, and letting them know, yo, I'm a genuinely
it's okay.
Cool guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm not a creep.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That was one of my things. And just conversation skills, just you know what I mean? Learning how to communicate with somebody in a space like that while they're so vulnerable.
Exactly.
And still keep it chill and fun.
Exactly.
And relaxed, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for me, I was, I know it was different. I was very nervous. The first time I actually worked with nude was actually my film, when I did a short film, The Apprehension.
Oh yeah.
That was actually the first time I worked with like nude, and it was like for video. But it was definitely a different vibe. Like, of course you can't, it's all about the vibe you give off. And if you're just like, you can't be creepy, man.
No.
Like, nah. And like, just be chill. But if the model's chill, like, and she's comfortable too, but you gotta make her comfortable. But if she's already comfortable, like, it's just like, having conversations.
Exactly.
Like, you have conversations and she's fully naked and it's chill. Like, it's fine. Like, it's cool.
Exactly.
You're not looking. It's cool. Like, everyone's.
It's there for the art, right?
Like, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. But like, how do you? What was I gonna ask? What was my next question here? I was gonna ask, like, it's something I deal with a lot. Canceling. When models cancel on you, and I know and I just have to ask from another photographer, because I've never talked to another photographer about this. It's a thing, and it happens.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, from time to time, I cancel on people too. It happens not that much though, and I'm gonna be honest.
Not as much as them.
I don't flop, yo. I don't flop. But fuck, man. Like, shit. Like, honestly, like last year, I took a break because I had so many cancels on me that I got fed up. I had to like chill out for a couple months.
You're sensitive about your work too, and you put in the time, the effort, it's a creative process to even think about what you're gonna do. Yeah. So if someone cancels, it's almost like you feel disrespected. You know, it's something I can't really control either. It's like I still deal with it, but I'm just learning to like just keep it moving. To be honest, like if they cancel, I probably, depending on the the reason. If it's like a super like emergency, then I'm cool. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But if I notice that like you're canceling me last minute, then I probably won't work with you again.
Yeah, facts.
You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
When I first started, like I used to actually feel a way about it. Like I used to get really cheesed.
Me too.
Like there's times where I never done it, but it was times I wanted to like call you out on social, but I wasn't. But I wanted to so bad. I'd be like, yo, fuck this person. They're just wasting my whole time. Sometimes I've been screwed over. Like I've spent money. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we spend money prepping. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like, I've spent money on studios, and I guess now I've learned to double, triple book. So I plan for that, and I've planned for that over the last year.
I actually, sorry not to cut you off. I had a art gallery, and I was shooting at the art gallery, and I choose one of the models that I previously worked with, and she canceled on me probably like the night before.
Jeez.
So I was shaking it, and then however she had a good reason, whatever. I found someone, it went well, and I just kept it moving. To be honest, so it happens. It's the it's the industry.
That's what it is. Like,
it does
people
happen.
are gonna cancel. People are gonna flop.
Yeah.
It's true. It
just happens.
It just seems to happen a lot more with these.
I find it happens more in
shoots.
Toronto though. To be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because you've shot some other
LA,
places, right?
a lot of places to be honest.
Yeah.
And Toronto's like the most.
flaking.
It gives me it's the most difficult place for
Really?
shooting for me. To be honest,
That's bad.
That's crazy.
That sucks.
Yo, that's what it is with Toronto, man. People just make shit difficult when people are just trying to thrive and just connect and work together, but. I just want to make shit difficult.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Like LA's by far the easiest. Everyone wants to create. Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, everyone's there for that.
Yeah, that's
Everyone's
what
there
everyone's
for that. Exactly.
So much shit
Literally the
happening
hub
there.
for it,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess Toronto. I guess people they have too many other commitments. They're not.
That's
not a lot
exactly
of
what
people
it
are
is.
100% in on these things, so you get a lot of floppers, right?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess it's just finding like. I have a handful of like models that I like to shoot with, and they never flop.
Same.
So I ended up and just going back to them. So when there's a new
rotate
model, when there's a couple new models I shoot with, then there's always in the back of my head like they might flop. Like so I like double, triple book sometimes. So I'll book a studio for a few hours and I'll make sure I get 3-4 girls in or whatever models in for that day. So if like I swear to God, rarely all of them show up. Like I'm gonna get a cancel. Like I'm almost ready for it, and I.
Yeah, you have to be.
It is what it is. Like, and we'll talk about it off the pod, but I've had some crazy excuses. And I'll tell you some. I'll show you some. I'm not gonna say any names, but like I have some crazy excuses that you'll be like, what?
Don't kill me.
That's wild, but it is what it is. Sometimes like shit happens, and you have to cancel, and that's cool, and that's fine. And just try to reschedule. And
I feel like a lot of the people I work with, like they just want pictures. They don't probably take it as seriously as I do, which I understand too, right?
Yeah.
So.
That's why I try to gauge it. Like if I see someone with a lot of work on their page, I can tell they're trying to take this seriously. They're even getting paid for it and stuff. Then less likely to flake. But if it's someone new and they just want photos, like you said, then it's a little, Then I'm maybe getting a deposit for that, which I'm gonna start implementing more. But no, I don't always want to charge that deposit. 'Cause sometimes I just want to like collaborate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I hit them up like, yo, I need a deposit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, I'm not giving you a deposit. I'm like, okay. So, I was gonna ask you, like, so creatively, the process for you, like, what is it like? Are you just pulling up and shooting? Like, do you find references and like?
I use references all the time. To be honest, I rarely shoot without references, just because I use everybody's work as like inspiration. To be honest, and I'll see something, I'm like, let me just try something else, and I'm gonna I have my own kind of twist to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then I'll add something totally. It may come out totally different, but I always have references when it comes to like my creative process. I feel like when you do that, like the models, she knows what she's kind of going for, and like it's just like a focused mission,
That's true. Yeah, it gives everyone a better sense of what's going on. Like, so I'll grab. Yeah, I don't always do the references, but I usually do most of the time. If I have time to do it, I'll do it. I'm pretty sure I've grabbed a photo of yours off your page.
Dope.
Not gonna lie,
No,
I probably
everybody
have.
uses.
I think
everybody's
I
work.
Yeah, because you shoot film and you're one of the only people in Toronto that shoot film.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's a good
trust
reference.
me. I use everybody. Like even if I don't personally think they're that good or anything or whatever, like there could be like a little element of their work that I want to take, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I use everyone's.
Yeah. It could simply just be the pose, like
exactly.
that pose. I want you to, and I'll use photos like, because something I need to work on is like directing poses.
Me too.
Directing poses. I think that's something like I can master like lighting and everything. I think that's just gonna take a couple years to really so I can like articulate what exactly I want to say, because sometimes it's hard to literally say in words the type of pose you want them to do.
Yeah. Do you direct a lot?
Like outside of photography?
No, sorry. And when you're shooting, right? Like,
am I telling them
what
to
do?
Yeah, exactly. I am a little bit, but a lot of times it's hard. I gauge it out. Sometimes some models, I guess the newer ones, are not too sure what to do, so they take more direction. But I've shot with models that are, they've definitely been doing this for a few years, and they just know
exactly
the poses that look good, and there's a good vibe right off the bat. And
those are some of my favorite
they're
moments.
just ready.
Well, you can take that in, you're like, okay, sick. Like,
yeah. But sometimes, like, and it happened. Like, I've had girls that literally tell me in the beginning, they're like, I'm new at this. Like, you're gonna need to help me. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it's fine. Like, and I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm gonna try and do it, and it usually comes out okay. And like you just this is something I need to work on. But you'll get better at it for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Do you work with a team or just usually by yourself?
By myself.
Usually
to be honest, lately I've been working with my friend Air. She's like really good with like the creative like direction, like coming up with ideas. And she's good at like posing and her like her body movement. So I'm gonna implement something where when I get like paid gigs and stuff like that, to bring her on board and like help the models just move and stuff like that. So because I feel like, at the end of the day, the more creative brains that can come up with an idea, the better, right? Yeah. Because I'm only one person, I can only think like so far.
Yeah, I feel you.
I
feel you. I was looking at your page and I was just noticing like I didn't know you've been getting into making other types of content as well. So like the YouTube stuff and
stuff
like that. How long have you been doing that? Just recently?
Just recently, honestly, because like I just felt like I'm a naturally shy person, so like to be in front of a camera is like it was difficult for me. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? There needs to be a personality behind all these photos, right? And especially because like I do have a passion for teaching photography too, and especially with nude photography, because I feel like it's such a delicate area that I don't mind teaching, because I like teaching. So I felt like, being on YouTube and stuff like that, like I should get into that and start that.
That's
so
good.
A couple months.
Awesome, man. Like, do you have any other plans on other stuff that you want to do for your YouTube channel or anything like that?
Right now it's just strictly just teaching what I do.
Just street,
do like tutorials and stuff.
Tutorials and stuff like that.
I think we're gonna start this too, but
I started Patreon.
Yeah, that's true. I actually just started mine too. We'll see. I gotta promote it more. But I'm hyped for that. What I was gonna say. Film for film photography you should definitely do film, like teach people how to do film and stuff, even if you're new at it. Who cares? Like just
it doesn't matter. Like, even with the iPhone, I said come out, don't worry.
Facts. Yeah, I saw your post. You took one on an iPhone or something. You posted that, right?
It doesn't even matter.
That's so true. Like, no excuses. We've talked about this before. No excuses. Like, to create, like, you have like,
if you have a phone, you can create.
You have your phone. You don't need to buy crazy camera.
You don't always need to have the best shit to get started.
Not at all. No, not at all.
You want to shoot film, you can literally go to Value Village and pick one up.
Exactly. That's how even I got started in film, because like that's what our teacher told us to do. She's like, go to Value Village or one of those places where you could like buy and trade shit and just cop a fucking camera.
Just cop a camera. Who cares about the brand or whatever? Like,
it really doesn't matter.
For film, it really doesn't matter. Half the brands are fucking obsolete.
Exactly.
They don't even. They're not even around anymore.
Exactly.
So, except for Canon and Olympus, a few other ones. But like just there's no excuses. So and I think nowadays like you got to push out more content. So it's good to see like YouTube and other shit.
No, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely need like a face behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what we've been working on for our company as well. So it's just like for us, we shoot videos and we do the whole.
Do you do the music
thing.
videos? Yeah.
That's our grind.
How do you like it?
It's fun. Like, honestly, it's one of my more favorite things to do.
Really?
Because we don't always do the usual.
Yeah, the typical.
Yeah, we don't. We've moved away from that, and the best way to move away from that is by raising your prices.
Hood videos, if you want to call
them. Yeah, as long as you raise your prices, those aren't the people you have to deal with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
but
true.
Again, that means that you have to have dealt with it in the past to be able to raise your price that high, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we're pretty much past that. We'll do it from time to time.
Yeah.
Just for the shits, but Yeah, honestly, it's not too bad. It's the same shit always does happen though. It's, you know, floppers, or they don't have money fully, or they're waiting on money, or they're late. Yeah. There's no communication.
Jesus Christ.
You know, like
not every experience like this.
Not every.
No, but I get it.
Happens.
I do get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it
it
happens. It happens a lot, even when you start raising your budgets a little bit, and even still, even with us raising our budgets, it's still nothing. You know what I mean?
I guess it'll happen at every level, no matter what.
It happens
at
at everybody.
It happens at every level. Just like it does. Like
ways.
we say like, oh, even if we're doing like a whatever, like a label video for 100K or whatever. We deal with the same problems. It would just probably be worse because
the artists are more late.
The artists are there. They're in the game. Like they don't want to pull up to their video shoot.
The artists are more late, and then you got to deal with their managers. And
that Young Thug video.
Didn't show up. $1 million video. He didn't pull up.
The Wyclef.
That one. So what they did was they shot a video about how Young Thug didn't come to the video shoot.
Jeez.
What's the song? It's called I can't say the name.
Wyclef, right?
Wyclef. John. That's a person, right?
Yeah.
It's Wyclef.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's it was like he didn't show up basically.
Yeah.
And then the director's like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of B-roll without Young Thug because all the extras and the set is here." Mm-hmm. And then he just like edited it together.
Yeah.
And basically put subtitles and explain what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
And that video and the label put it out, so the label fucked with it. Clearly, I almost think it was fake, but I don't think it was because they dropped it, right?
Yeah,
the label wouldn't have if the label didn't fuck.
They probably
with it,
thought, "Oh fuck, this is a great idea."
If the label didn't fuck with it, they thought they were like making fun of him or like
No, I feel.
Then they wouldn't put it out, but they did, and it got it got fucking awards.
Yeah.
It was nominated for like fucking music video award.
Jeez.
So it was like I don't even know like.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a good amount of information. Again, like most people that come on here, it's just a lot of stuff that just reflects, what we've already said and a lot of things that we've already gone through before. So yeah, let's continue with this. So like, we'll start off a little light right now. So like, what are your plans basically for what you are doing? Like, where do you see yourself going with this?
My plan is to honestly build, like, 'cause I just started Patreon. Mm-hmm. So, I don't think I'm going to be on that particular platform for that much longer, but to build the same sort of thing. But I want to like take it to the next level because I feel like no one's really doing that. Mm-hmm. And, no one's, I don't know. I just don't find a lot like me coming up. I remember I used to message photographers about questions that I had, some in the city, some like in the States, and they all left me on scene.
Yes.
They all left me on red.
Yeah. So I hate that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to take this shit to the next level when it comes to like teaching and stuff like that. So that's what I'm focused on. Like that's my one goal that I have right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel, and maybe it's not just Toronto, but yeah, like if you're hitting up Toronto photographers, like no one's sharing the knowledge.
Toronto creatives,
like overall. No one's sharing the knowledge like that.
Yeah,
you know
and that's
I mean?
That's one of the things that we're trying to
break out. Unless they're profiting off it.
Then maybe everything has to be paid.
Yeah.
Buy my ebook, like buy my program. Then I'll tell you,
buy my LUTs.
Buy my LUTs. And I'll tell you, no free information. And it's like I don't get it. Like let's just share tips with each other.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna copy your style.
Yeah.
I mean, if I try to, like, whatever.
That's something that we're trying to do different too, because we've noticed that so many people are just closed off, and there's just certain pockets and circles of people
very clicked
up and stuff like that.
That's one thing I'm not.
And that's where the information is a lot
exactly.
of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the creative cliques just because I'm not really about the politics either, right?
Exactly.
So if we're gonna create, let's create. If you have an idea that we can both prosper from, let's do it. Otherwise, the cliques, I'm not really,
exactly.
Politics, I'm not really with that. You know.
Yeah, I wanna, and I've been doing that more. Like I've just been trying to talk to more photographers in Toronto and stuff like that, and other creatives, because I just complimenting their work, telling them your shit's dope, like shoot me for coffee, whatever. I just want to just kind of be in that community, and like people are like, nah, I'm just gonna chill with people I know and just not share it. You know what I mean? And,
exactly. It's not fun, not cool. That's not how we evolve.
I don't think
exactly.
like
that's not how we all excel and stuff like that. That's how you excel. But how do we all, how do we all take advantage of the opportunities that we have here in the city? You know what I mean? And that's by just sharing information. And that's, again, that's one of the things that we try to do. So it's nice to hear that you're the type of person as well that feels the same type of way.
Yeah, that's what I
about
want
just
to
getting
feel.
information out there. You know what I mean? And it's not a big fucking deal.
It's not a big deal. You know, there's so much people in this world.
Yeah.
Your little information is, I don't know.
And just because you have the information doesn't mean you're the only one.
Exactly. You
I'm
got
not
that from
gonna,
somewhere.
I'm not gonna take your style and become richer than you.
You might be the only person with that information in the general area.
The thing is, if I did see like someone like take my style, I don't even care, to be honest. That's I'm flattered by that. The fact that you like my style and you want to kind of mimic what I'm doing, I'm cool.
Yeah.
That's an insecure thing, to be honest.
It totally is, yeah. And I'll say it, like I've tried to mimic other styles of people and like photographers, and that's more when I was starting out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
how you
try to
get
figure
better,
it out.
though.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's how you get better.
understand. That's how I got better, and I didn't understand my own style. So I'm just trying to like
Do
kind of
everything.
copy other people's styles to see what I can do,
Exactly.
and see what I like and stick with it. And I'm starting to figure out my style. But with me, I'm so
always change.
I'm so
I
ADHD
feel like
with
it's just
I'm
gonna
so
grow.
ADHD with it though. Like I want to do so many different styles, if you will. Like, I can't stick with one look. Like there's some photographers will have like the same look on their entire Instagram. Like I'm talking, they color every photo the same.
the same way.
Almost every photo looks the same, just a different girl and or model or whoever they're shooting with.
I know there's a couple of them.
Yeah. There's a few like them. And
Already popping it. Yeah.
there's a few of them, and like and they have massive followings too.
Massive.
And I'm like looking at this and I'm like, you guys do realize the only thing different is the girl, right? And a lot of the time it's the same girl.
Poses.
Sometimes it's even the same girls because it's just like it's the same situation where that person has their close knit group of girls that they just work with. So it's just repeating on different backgrounds, maybe.
It's robbery.
I don't know. It's a thirst trap. So.
It's robbery.
It is what it is. I mean, they're doing their thing. Yeah, but I'm so ADHD with it. I have to change. I want to shoot on different film. I want to shoot with different lighting. I want to do black and white. I want to do color.
I'm like that.
I want to do all these different things. Like,
Never satisfied.
Yeah.
Do you feel like right now you have a specific type of look, if you will?
I do have a specific look, but like I try to, whether I shoot on film or digital, try to emulate film as much as possible. So it'll be similar. I do shoot like obviously the nude photography.
Yeah.
So, but like my main goal is to like I try to stay away, even though it's hard to do and it's subjective, but I try to make the female body like not look sexual, you know? I feel like that's a challenge,
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
So that's my challenge for myself to do. That's why I stay away from a lot of certain type of poses unless I'm specifically doing that for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my challenge and that's kind of like my style.
That's very true.
Yeah, there's definitely you can say there's certain poses that are geared towards maybe more the male audience, if you will.
Exactly.
And it's just true. It's true. So I like, and me too. Like there's a balance on my account.
Yeah, you have a little bit of both.
There's a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes their posts a little more sexual or whatever. And I mean, it's not. I wouldn't even say it's just for men, because I get females commenting on it too, and they enjoy
works.
it too.
And
It's for everyone.
whatever, like it's art, right? So it's real subjective.
Exactly.
Just that's like that's my thing to try to do is make a woman's body, like when you see a picture, like she could be nude, but that won't be like the main focal point. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah.
It's hard, but getting there.
I know, and there's always gonna be that little percentage of people that are gonna just think it's perverted.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, and that's just the way it is. Like, and sometimes you have to almost, as male photographers doing it too. We have to kind of like prove that we're not this creeper. You know what I mean? Like, we're not
because we want them to.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, there's photographers that get out and get called out. You know what I mean? Marcus Hyde was one of them recently.
Yo, I went to his seminar.
You met him?
I met him.
That's
Went
wild.
to his seminar. That's how, like, that's kind of like I started, like, I always liked his work. And I'm like, you know what? I seen he was doing a seminar in New York about 2 years ago. That's when I was just starting. I flew to New York for it. It cost me almost $700 USD. Jeez. That's how dedicated I was. And then to find out he's a creep, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
that one was a little surprising, but I've heard from models that he was always kind of a creep for a while. People have been talking. It just took one exposed DM conversation,
and then it's
really
over.
blow it up.
Yeah,
it's scary though, how easy it blows up. But then there's also false accusations, and that shit happens too.
Yeah. That happened to Ian once.
Yeah, it did.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
That's why he brought it up.
It's crazy.
You give him a quick rundown.
tell me
It's
about it.
super weird. Like, and it wasn't from anyone I know or anything. It was like people involved that I've never met. It's just insane. So basically, I get this So I'll go through quick. Yeah, I get this DM from this person to this person. I have no idea, and they're saying, "Why are you pretending to know this person named Owen Gray?" Okay, who's Owen
Owen
Gray?
Gray is?
Who the fuck is Owen Gray?
Owen Gray.
I don't know who Owen Gray is at the time.
Yeah.
So I look it up. I find out he's a male porn star. So okay, I'm like, and he's a big one too.
Yeah, he's pretty
he's like
big,
out
like-
there. Like he's
Pause.
he's
But
probably he's more known. Anyways, there's not many of them. Anyways, there's like fucking never mind. So
this guy's done his research.
there's so I'm like, no, I don't know who this is, and apparently there's someone going around with a number that's not mine, texting models, somehow getting models' numbers and texting them, claiming they're me.
Oh fuck.
Using my Instagram handle, saying this is them.
Yeah.
Ian.McGilvery, saying they're me. And they're saying, oh, we're going to set up a shoot with you and Owen Gray.
What?
And they're pretending to be me. And it's just a random number that I've
that's
never met.
scary,
'Cause someone
though.
texts me and they're like, or DM me and they're like, is this your number? Do you know Owen Gray? I'm like, no, that's not my number. And I don't know Owen Gray. He's in LA. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's
And I'm not
creepy.
pretending to know him. And and it's crazy.
Like, what if someone fell for that?
exactly.
saying.
What,
So,
what would happen?
That's what
now,
we're
the
saying.
whole reason it blew up is because Owen Gray tweeted that this person, and he screenshots my account. No way. Yeah, he screenshots my account, and he says that this person's pretending to know me. Watch out. Watch out. He's a Toronto photographer. Just be careful, whatever.
Holy
And that
fuck.
shit kind of blew up on Twitter a little bit. And I didn't even have fucking Twitter at the time. So I was like, jeez. And so I didn't know for a day or two until that person let me know. Like, who is, like... do you know this person? And luckily they weren't attacking me. I got a couple DMs saying,
Yeah.
sick fuck, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it's not me. And I had to go off on Instagram and try to fight for my reputation. Like, I was like, shit, like, this is crazy. And then eventually I was able to contact Owen Gray, and he eventually fixed the tweet. So it kind of got reversed and everyone kind of forgot about it, but it was a little fucking scary because I was like, shit,
That is
like,
scary.
I don't want shit to 12,000 retweets later. It's like shit.
Exactly.
And then everyone's questioning me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if I can convince people that it's not me, there's still people questioning. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is reality.
Yeah.
Like, that's just gonna happen.
So it was wild, and this is out of my control, man. I'm just like doing my own thing, and this comes out of nowhere.
This guy's at work.
And I don't know,
He's like, he's
so it
getting
gets
hit up.
weirder. Let me do the one point because we contacted the
Oh yeah.
the guy. So there's the number, right? The number that's being used. That's not mine. So we actually called it. And it's this old guy, and he's saying like, I lost my phone, I lost my phone recently, and someone found it, and I had to pay them to get it back. And they've been using my number to call and text people that I don't know and stuff like that. That's who I was talking to. And I'm like, I don't know if I buy that. But
I don't think I buy
that
that
was the
either.
story.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he's the guy I was talking to. The
Is it a
culprit.
Toronto number or?
Yeah, 647 number. Yeah.
But you can do that with like text apps and everything too.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if he was the culprit. I was talking to the culprit, or he was just lying to me, or
Yeah.
because he's like, I told the police information and all this. So I'm like, okay, true. I don't know, man. I was just suspecting some like sex trafficking stuff, but
Yo, that's
what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like to me. So,
Yeah.
but
Thank God that worked
Yeah,
out. Though.
geez.
so I'm clear of that, but that's wild. So just fuck. It's just fuck because you always sometimes have to fight for your reputation. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah. No, that sucks. That sucks.
shit.
That sucks.
That's dumb, man. Someone could just say they're you and be like, oh, that's dumb.
Yeah. That's what you
Impersonation, yeah.
That's why you just gotta make sure people are just getting their facts right.
Exactly.
That's all I say. Like whether it's true or not, just make sure we have all
The facts.
the facts, the information, so then whoever needs to make any type of judgment can.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Twitter jumping to conclusions like Twitter
Yeah,
normally does.
like they always do.
They always do on Twitter.
Yeah.
Shit would have went differently.
Yeah, exactly. But, that's just life. Any crazy situations, maybe not like that, but like for you on a shoot,
No.
or even anything just weird that happened.
Anything weird.
What did that be like? Fucking, I don't even know.
No, the only thing
Fucking
I can think
explosions
about
and
is being catfished. To be honest, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still had to go through with the shoot.
yeah. Tell us that story. You don't say again. You don't say no names.
Yeah. So, oh, fuck. I hope she doesn't watch this. But yeah. So I was super catfished, and I was so thrown off.
Yeah.
And I remember we followed through with the shoot, and I remember when I got home, like, yo, there's no way I can put these pictures out here. There's just no way. So I lied and said like my hard drive crashed or something like that, so she never got the picture.
The hard drive.
Yeah. Yo, no. That's the only time I had to do that. But like, fuck, it was that bad. It was. Oof.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still posted my pic, but I posted like a 1, 2.
I always get like a couple pics. Like,
I'll try.
I'm not too crazy about it.
Bad.
It is what it is.
Bad.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's the only crazy story I have, to be honest with you. Yeah.
It is.
You're lucky. That's good.
I hope no story like that. No way.
Bro, we were shooting this guy's music video once, and we had a mattress.
This story's random. Go on.
We had a mattress for the music video, right? That he was gonna lay down on in downtown in fucking like Chinatown or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is early morning. I think it was like what, like maybe
8 a.m.
Yeah, like 8
Tuesday. Yeah,
8 on a Tuesday, 8 a.m. on a Tuesday
December.
morning.
Yeah,
December. It's cold as fuck out. There's not too many people in the streets. The streets are actually pretty dead, surprisingly.
Yeah, like people haven't even showed up for work yet. You know.
So we're like, okay, my buddy, he lives, and people listening to this aren't gonna really get it, but let's say where we put the mattress is right here.
Yeah.
Right where this fan is. My buddy, he maybe lives right around the corner where the stairs are. Maybe a little bit further.
Yeah.
Right? We put the mattress down because we had to grab some more gear.
I
know what's
gonna
we're like, okay, whatever. Yeah. It's obviously. We put the mattress down. We're like, okay, cool. He lives right there. No one's out here in the streets. So we just go and we run quickly just to grab some gear. We were gone maybe not even 2 minutes.
Not even
2 minutes.
It was insane.
Mattress disappeared.
It's gone. Like
it's gone.
We're like trying to see if a truck is driving by picking them up, or like some homeless person ran off with it. Like
there was
we don't
no
know.
signs of it. We walked around the area to see if there's anybody walking around with a mattress. Or
and there was another one, car. Like where we put ours, there was another one there already too, and that one was gone too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh bless, like if we fuck up this one, we have an extra one because it looked like pretty clean.
Yeah.
Gone.
That was
both.
Wow.
I think some truck came by and picked them up. Maybe like it was like garbage.
We turned our backs. Bro.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, it felt like
not even 2 minutes.
Not
Maybe
even
a
2
minute
minutes.
15.
And it's on
17.
It's
Maybe
on
a minute
a side
17.
street off Spadina.
Yeah.
It's like a side street, so you're not even expecting it, and you're like, what the fuck? In
That's
like some
savage.
alleyway.
Yeah.
That's savage.
Behind a
mattress
Chinese
gone.
restaurant, and we're like, what the fuck?
And then we still needed a mattress. So but the second mattress, our backup mattress, was gone. So my boy had to go find a dirty ass mattress in an alley, and then he had to lay down on it.
We still gotta get the shoot though.
Yeah, we gotta get the shot.
We shot that. Yeah, it's been a bit of time.
Yeah, that was
that video. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
video,
that's gonna be hard when that drops. But yeah, that's one of the weird things that we've had happen. We've had we always have something like weird, just stupid shit happen to the point where it's just almost laughable, and you just like whatever.
Keep it moving.
You know what I mean? Like you're just like
stories.
You're just like whatever, yo. You know what I mean?
That's the biggest thing is you already know it's gonna be a story, so you're just like whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna laugh about this later.
Exactly.
As fucked up as it is right now, I'm gonna laugh about this later. You know what I mean? So it's it's fun having those experiences sometimes where unexpected shit just happens.
True.
Which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. So what was next? We were gonna talk about what was one of those questions you guys said?
It was
Remind me. One of you said it.
Okay, yeah, you're just your opinion, even if you will, like, so you've been to you've been to LA a lot or no?
I've been to LA about 3 times.
About 3 times or so? And then other places in the States, right?
Yeah.
And have you worked with some creatives out there in LA and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure.
So can you compare what that's like working out in LA compared to even here in the city?
It's like I think it's almost like night and day. I don't even mean to like diss or anything like that, but LA, I just feel like everyone wants to work. You know, like, and it's not such a hassle to get models to shoot.
Yeah.
They're more like, yeah, I like your work. Just tell me when you're coming out. Set a date. Boom, they're there.
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
just like that. Like, it's real. Like, it's different. I would say it's easier, to be honest.
It's good to hear.
It's a lot easier out there.
Yeah. And the weather's nice.
Oh,
Well, it's nice. You can shoot outside.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like,
Actually, that might be a thing. Like sometimes, though, you wake up in Toronto and you're just like, I'm not trying to leave my house.
No, and I get that.
Yeah,
I understand.
that's actually
that.
facts. That's actually facts. Like in the
I get
winter
that.
time too. Like,
But for work, I mean, like, come on, if you
Yeah.
book a shoot, like, you got to do it.
sometimes I want to shoot outside, and I can only do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months of the season.
Yeah,
really.
our winters, sometimes it creates creative blocks, to be honest.
Yeah, it does for sure.
You
It
know, so I
does,
try to
yeah.
get out here.
You almost feel like fuck, it's winter. I'm not shooting like
Exactly.
that much. Like, but I try to. I just do it all indoors. So
When it comes to, again, just the comparisons from here and LA, because we've had a conversation a few pods ago talking about, like, I was saying that I feel like people in Toronto don't understand how much opportunity there is here, and a lot of potential, and how much access to, even if you will, money, grants, and stuff like that.
I'd probably be one of those people that I don't know, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually,
Perfect.
to be honest with you.
Great.
fair
Great.
enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, people don't know enough about that stuff. But we have access to free money, if you will, if you want to create projects.
Yeah.
While people in the States don't. But I feel like I've always felt like they always have more of a hustle.
Way
out
more
there.
hustle.
You know what I mean?
So far, what I've
From what I've heard
Yeah.
and what I've seen,
I
I,
believe
feel
it.
like
I really believe it.
people
Like-
out in the States have more of a hustle because they are, like you are saying, like, they're just down to do what they want to do.
like, for example, I just started Patreon, and one of my members, I actually know him. He's from LA. I think he's like he must be like 22. He's like, listen, I want to fly out to Toronto and just watch you for a little bit. And like that, like, I was like, he's like 22, like he's not obviously super up like that, but like just the fact that he said that, like he was serious, he's like, just let me know when I can be out there at the end of the month, and like that type of hustle, that type of drive, like I really respect that,
Yeah.
So yeah, I do notice it's a little different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people here in the city just,
Take it for granted.
yeah, man, they take it for granted. They take it for granted that they have so much stuff, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the weather. Maybe it's this and that. But I feel like we could be hustling a lot more in the city.
We need a little bit more of this, though. A little bit
Yeah.
more togetherness, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
feel like
Exactly.
people think that they can do it by themselves.
No,
I don't
yeah.
think
Maybe.
they don't look at the way that the other cities are set up.
Yeah,
It's like it's
look at Atlanta, right?
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
Atlanta's
Yeah.
a great.
That's just
the example of
everyone's-
everything.
Atlanta's a great example too, because like LA, New York, they kind of had their structures
Yeah.
integrated already, but like Atlanta came up like in the like 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? And it already now it's already like one of the top.
It's at its
you know?
peak right now.
Yeah, and it's literally just because everybody was working with
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
You know?
Maybe we need more time. I don't know. Maybe.
I think there's a lot of politics here too.
That's probably true.
You know, if
I
we
feel
can
like
get
it's a lot of
past,
politics, but it's just like, it's nonsense.
man, it's
Yeah.
nonsense. If we
At
can
the end
get
of
past
the
the
day.
politics,
Yeah.
well, like we're a major city now, right?
Yeah.
So
We are, yeah. We're a big city, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of creative shit happening. No
Yeah.
one wants to like work together, like truly. Like, it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just where I feel like we're lacking. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like that's where a lot of the stuff would make the difference, and it's sad that not a lot of people see that. You know what I mean? Like, if people just started connecting a little bit more, which I do see now. I
but
do
stuff
see-
like this help.
Yeah,
To be
exactly.
honest, stuff
You know what
like
I
this
mean?
really help. Like,
Exactly, and that's again, this is why we have this set up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So that we can have people that we've never met and other artists that we do like, because we have seen your photos. Like, yeah, we fuck with this guy. Like,
Yeah.
why not just have
Yeah.
a conversation? You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
This is why we have this platform, so that we can do that. Again, just trying to add a little bit of something to whatever's happening in the city to bring creatives together.
Yeah.
Even the passing of the knowledge. Like I feel like the people who do make it here, they don't give back. You know, they
yeah.
don't
I agree.
feed back into. And that's where you can get it. Like you get the people
Yeah.
who come up and then they keep it going by teaching the next generation, right? And like
It's one thing I want to do is just honestly just be an open book when it comes to knowledge. Private life will stay private, but
Yeah,
when
exactly,
it comes to
of
like my work life, I don't mind like just whatever I know, whatever I've been through, it's yours, right?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. How do you and this is kind of off topic, but I was just thinking, like, how do you get a good amount of your clients? Do you have a lot of clients? Do you kind of just search for people? Is it just
okay? Let's keep it 100% honest. Like a lot of my photography work is collaborative based, just because of what's going on in the industry. Like if you charge a model, or if you try to charge a model, there's 12 other photographers that are gonna do it for free, right? So if I see a vision and it's a collaborate, like I'll do a collaborative project. I do video as well, like corporations, events, this and that. So that's where I make the bulk of my money, right? And but if someone hits me up and they hit me up to shoot, I'll charge them right away. Just all depends. Depends.
It's really how the interaction starts for me too. So it's like, if someone's DMing me, I'm probably gonna, and if they even ask what your rate, well, there you go. I'm gonna tell you my rate, and I do a rate. And they either say cool, let's do it, or they leave me on read. So
it's cool.
One or the other. It's cool. And but to be 100%, and a lot of people don't even take this in. Like a lot of the photography I do is TFP. It's collaborative based.
Same.
Try to get photos out of each other. And it's just true. Like I'm not banking on this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is not happening, and it's fine. Like I get it, and that's why platforms like Patreon and OnlyFans exist now.
Exactly.
And that's kind of helping.
I'm happy for those platforms because you can get a lot from it. Like I know someone in LA, actually, she makes like almost $17,000 a month off her paid platforms, right?
Awesome. Yeah.
It's a little bit different for the women because I guess you're offering like a virtual girlfriend experience. But
so it's very political with that one.
It makes sense though. It's a service for the guys and the girls.
I get it.
Exactly. So it's a little different for us. That's why like my target market is photographers, to be honest. Teaching.
When you are handling, let's say you are handling the payment though, what do you like? What's your process like? Do you just do a certain amount? Do you do like a deposit?
No, deposit. I have to do deposit.
What type of deposits do you do?
PayPal.
If you don't mind me asking, like, are you doing a certain percentage?
Half, and then when I'm done the project, I'm just about to send the finished work. The other half will come.
Okay,
half has to. And if they cancel, I can reschedule. But if they I don't mind rescheduling. But at least I have half. It feels like my time's being valued. At
least
to
it's
be honest.
something.
Something exactly.
100%. Yeah, we were just asking because we talked about this like a pod or two ago.
Yeah.
So we were just wondering because we have a way. We're pretty much safe like 50,
I think
25, 25 depends.
Yes, 50 is reasonable. I think
100%.
At the end of the day, if they're serious, they have no problem with it.
That's the thing, right? That's kind of. The deposit is the filter a little bit with, because they're not serious. They don't want to give the deposit.
Exactly.
That's kind of sketchy.
Exactly.
So it's a little like, are you planning on flopping?
Yeah.
On me?
Why even start?
Like, or you might come. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems weird to me. They don't want the commitment, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
If you don't want the commitment, you're not that serious.
Exactly.
So
I do think as photographers, we can take a lot of our power back. Like we can, because I don't know. I feel like we can make a lot more money if we collectively started charging.
Yeah.
Oh, true. If no more free shoots, we all all right, let's start charging.
Or if we all went back to film, because that shit costs money. Yeah. So you're going to have to charge.
Exactly.
That's the digital era. That's made it so easy not to charge because it's you can take a million pictures and do it over and over and over.
Yeah.
But if everyone was shooting film, shit, we'd have to charge, all the time.
Yeah.
It's true. To be real, I'm not always charging models film costs. I'm usually paying out of pocket. Yeah, it depends. Because you know what? Sometimes I think they might not even understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you shoot digital then?
Exactly.
Exactly. And if I tell them, I only shoot film, well, I'm going to go shoot someone with digital because I don't really care.
Yeah.
So,
there's some people that have their market already set for people like that. So Felice, for example, Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
She just posts up, I have...
We should get her on the
pod. If anybody wants to shoot, I'm available this time. Yeah. All you have to do is buy me my roll and my develop.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
That makes sense, yeah.
And that's it.
She's dope, though.
Yeah, she's sick.
It's different, if it's client work, bam, everyone's getting paid. I'm charging every little dollar.
Yeah,
but if it's the model that hits me up or I hit up, whatever, it's a TFP. It is what it is. It's for my page, it's for my Patreon. It's
for your art, man.
It's for my art, for my experience.
You can't be getting the money off of the people who are
helping you create the art.
You got to be taking money from people who are actually consuming.
Exactly.
My plan or the way I'm thinking is if I shoot, and I'm new at this 2 years, whatever. I'm pretty new in the game, so whatever. If I keep shooting with more models and stuff like that, I build this huge kind of look or this platform on Instagram, whatever. Then I will get paid gigs. People will hit me up, brands will hit me up and stuff like that. It should happen.
For sure.
So and then bam, then I'm charging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for now, it's just a slow grind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
It's all about figuring it out, right?
But even things like that, like I don't think people hear that sometimes. They don't realize that you shouldn't be chasing after this quick bag right away.
Yeah.
Like you got to invest a little bit of time and stuff.
Into yourself.
It seems, I guess, like, for people like us, it just seems like common sense. Like,
It
yeah,
does.
obviously,
It's a slow grind, dude.
Yeah, we talked about this as
Yeah.
well. Again, should you work for free when you're starting out? Like, should you be doing a bunch of free work as a creative, whatever you're doing?
I've done a lot of free work.
A lot of free work.
Exactly.
A lot
You
of
have
free
to.
work.
Like,
you have to, though.
yeah,
Everybody
a lot,
goes
man.
through it.
Exactly. And you do it
You
almost
continue
forever.
To,
Yeah.
you continue to
You
do
do it forever,
Yeah,
pretty
you
much.
do it forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. You gotta pay bills and stuff like that, and whatever. And eventually, you get there where you can pay the bills and do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Facts.
Sweet. Go ahead. What the hell did I just say?
It's not working out.
So yeah, we were just having a conversation off the podcast just now, but we're just we're going to the specifics of the photographers that we were talking about, even though it was just one. And we were talking about, models and the people that they've worked with. So sorry, if you can go ahead and continue on what you were saying.
No, I was just saying, like, the way, like, I kind of, like, rate for different photographers if they can shoot, like, all body types,
Yes.
all skin colors.
Right.
There's one specific one in Atlanta. His name is Marcus Cloud, and he shoots a lot of bigger women. And the way he brings out those images is like, wow. And that's why, like, I message him all the time, like his work, he doesn't really have a huge following, but his work, I really appreciate that shit, because not even I've shot women that are that size yet, but the way he brings that out, like, he's good. He has an artist eye, so
And it's
I
inspiring,
respect that.
I'm sure,
It's
you know what I mean?
inspiring, exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go off of that because you just made me think about something. How has social media added to you building your portfolio, or even how you've connected with other photographers and other creatives and other people? Like, how has it helped?
Well, my followings are right, so, like, that helps, and people are, like, we're in a different time, a different era, where people just look at followers and think you're, like, somebody, right? So
I know.
I guess that's helped, and it's opened up a lot of conversations with other creatives. I don't really talk to much photographers, though. Like, it's more like the female creatives, or, like, I don't know. Photographer world is a little bit weird to me. I don't know. Like, I guess I wouldn't consider I'm a photographer, yes, but I've been doing it for such a short amount of time that I don't really understand what's going on, to be honest.
Okay.
So then again, I want to break that, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's one of my goals, to break that. Like, let's come together. Let's
There's a
work on
lot
some
of
shit.
phonies on Instagram, like, you know what I mean? Like, meaning they have, like, a lot of followers, or they have a decent amount of followers.
Yeah, and they're
but
clowns.
But they don't
Trust
actually know, like, I think we talked about, man, I gotta stop saying that. I think we talked about this last time.
Yeah, we always do.
But, like, photographers that literally don't know what the fuck ISO is, but they're somehow shooting.
I was gonna say, I feel like,
Like,
there's probably
you know
a lot
what I
of
mean?
there's
Like-
probably a lot of insecurity. Like, if you were to get famous, but you don't know the technique, the basic technique.
And now you have all this pressure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of have to pretend that you're bigger than you are, and you don't want to, like, get let off that, like, somebody who's less famous than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that,
has more
man.
skill than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I don't play this whole, like, I don't know, like this number game on Instagram, because at the end of the day, like, I was just talking about the photographer Marcus Cloud. He doesn't really have a huge following, but to me, his work is super inspiring. And I can learn from him, and I do. Like, I worked with a girl the other day. Her name was Allie, and she went to school for photography. And I was asking her a whole bunch of questions about lighting, because I don't really do studio lighting or nothing like that. And she had a lot of information for me, because I don't know everything about lighting. So I don't know. I feel like Instagram kind of mess you up a little bit if you take it too serious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get to a certain point, maybe you think you can't even ask those kinds of questions
Exactly.
anymore. Like, you got to have 100,000 followers. You can't go back and start asking about lighting and stuff. You know what
Can
I
I
mean?
have someone with 2K?
Yeah.
I look crazy. Crazy. Especially if you have, like, a check mark beside your name and shit. You know? I definitely can't be
if you
asking
have a check mark,
nobody.
you can't even comment anymore. Like, you're not commenting any. I'm just joking.
Like, I hope I hope, like, at the end of the day, like, we're never gonna know how that feels, but I hope to never be like that.
Yeah,
You
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I've always said, like, no matter what happens, I would like to just stay as genuine as possible.
Yeah,
Again,
facts.
like, I feel like I've grown so many more good relationships with people just because I'm a cool, chill guy. I'm down to talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm open. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hide shit from
Exactly.
people. I'm not acting weird.
And people respect transparency.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I see both sides of a lot of things. It's just, I get it. I'm one of those people that's just like, I've always been like, yeah, even if I get the money, you know what I mean? There'll be a handful of people that I'm mean to.
Yeah.
But everybody else, like, we're cool, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's jokes.
You gotta be stern with some people. You know? You gotta tell some people what's up.
Yeah, exactly. It happens.
They're slacking.
Have you ever had to put a couple people in their place yet? Or just, just really make somebody understand that they aren't.
Yeah, it's like with models flopping kind of thing,
Yeah.
I just had to be serious about like, hey, this is like, you may not take this shit serious, but like this is my time, so I had to like put my foot down and just apologize, which is cool.
Yeah,
and just keep moving.
Yeah. Some are apologetic, some are not. Whatever.
Yeah. The ones that are not apologetic, I don't. You're never gonna be too big for me. I don't care if you're Beyonce. I'm not gonna kiss your ass like.
And if they do become Beyonce, it's like, all right, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, fuck it.
Cool. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats. Exactly. Dude.
I hope for the best.
Probably not. Do great. Fuck.
Yeah.
I've had a situation where a girl, she pulled up late, and just for a fact, I knew she was gonna be late. I just knew she was gonna be late. Once from the second I left my house, I was like, yeah, this girl's gonna be late today. And she hit me up, and she's like, I'm gonna be late. She hit me up the time that we were supposed to meet and shoot.
Oh, jeez.
Like, so I was already at the spot.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
And then she hits me up, yeah, like I just left.
Oh Lord.
And I gave it 15 minutes, yo. I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm off this. So I just cut. I didn't reply to her.
Yeah, of course.
And then,
let her learn the hard way.
She pulled up to the spot like an hour later. And she's like, okay, like, where are you?
Yeah, gone.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm gone. And I had to tell her, I'm like, yo, you wasted my fucking time. Like from now on with your shoots, I need more than half. And it wasn't the first time she did that to me.
She did deposit?
Huh?
She paid you?
Yeah. She
flopped on her deposit.
Yeah. She even flopped on her deposit.
Say, honestly, if there's money involved, if they're a true flop, they'll still flop.
I know, but that's the thing. I was literally finessing money from her because of how many times she flopped. I made at least maybe $250.
Yeah.
$250 off of her not showing.
And you're still pissed. That's how you know you're real.
That's exactly. And it got to the point once I made that $250, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care. Like, this is just a joke to you because now I'm spending my time booking off time, And
it's just the creative process.
Exactly. Like I'm in a mood. I'm like, okay, like, today we're going to shoot. I'm going to do this. I can't wait to get these photos done.
Exactly.
And that was actually one of the last photo shoots I did. But I just told her, I was like, yo, if we're doing shoots anymore, like, I need more than half. Like, because you've wasted so much of my time. And it's like, it's just crazy.
And people don't understand like the ups and downs you go through as a creative, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I really go through like, what am I doing? What's my direction?
Yeah.
And so they don't understand that. So just a flop, like that shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially if you're going through that whole process.
It's not just that 2 hours, 3 hours that you book. It's the whole day.
It's the whole day.
Week.
Exactly.
Since we booked the time together.
Exactly. Then your mind's going. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Like back when I used to just book one person for one slot, whatever. They'd flop on me, for example. God, that shit would kill my day.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm going home watching Netflix. Fuck
exactly. I had no other plans.
Yo,
so this is
like, I was
gonna shoot today and edit these photos.
That's when I was newer, but now
I get you.
Now it's happened to me so many times. Yo, I'm just
you get over it.
I build up thick skin to that shit.
Yeah, that's
so
what happens.
Like,
you just have to go through it a lot, but there's there are some times you're just like, fuck, like, can anybody be serious around here? Like, see the day.
It'll come when then everyone's begging, emailing, and you can't even answer them all.
Exactly.
It'll come.
Exactly.
Low
key, that shit happens to us now. Like, like when people start seeing that you're doing stuff and you're actually following your dreams.
Yeah.
Then people start hitting, yo, I see.
Exactly.
Yo, I see you're doing this. I see you're doing that. How are things, yo? We should meet up. We should go to coffee.
I'm actually going through that right now.
Yeah, I have some ideas.
Yeah. I'm going through that right now, to be honest.
Yeah,
a lot of
happens. Because people start seeing you're on. And they're like, damn.
They want to hold on.
Yeah, I have to make sure he remembered me. He remembers me because he's gonna be popping soon.
Yeah,
that's just life though. You know how people are.
Mm-hmm. I've had models flop on me, and then and then like they'd unfollow me and then follow me back a few months later.
I've had that.
And ask me for a shoot again. And
I've had that.
I don't know.
I just leave them on red.
Like,
I just leave them on red. To be honest.
Like,
play that.
I was just like, what, are you just using me at this point? You don't care what I do.
Those girls, they forget that I don't forget.
Exactly.
Or did you think I forgot? Like, genuinely,
Yeah,
like maybe. Like,
I'll hit them up in a
change
couple
your
months.
profile pic. Maybe. You
No, I know you.
I know you are.
Exactly, because again, you've seen these girls, or it's most likely somebody that you've been following already, because you're just like, I want to work with them in time. I want to see what other stuff they have, and they start flopping and this and that, and then you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm blessed.
I get it, and you know what? To counter this argument, I've had conversations with the models that I don't flop on me, about flopping models that do flop, and they gave their side of the story, and I kind of understand, and sometimes it's just an anxiety thing. Sometimes a lot of people have anxiety about
Actually, I've heard about that. I've heard that too.
You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's
shop.
someone you've never met, like, and I can get it that if you're going into a nude shoot, whatever, someone you've never met, you might get anxiety, cold feet almost, and not want to show up. And I believe that's probably happened before to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't like meeting new people, like, and I'm with my clothes on.
And I mean, any little excuse that someone could find, if they really are uncomfortable about it in their head, then they might just flop,
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But
again, it's my time and all this
Exactly.
other, so there's other issues here.
Yeah, there's deep-rooted issues that you need to tackle before you enter into this industry.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm here to get work done.
Very true.
100%.
And I get that you're trying to find yourself, and that's cute.
Like, working with people who are like,
But I'm trying to find
lives.
myself too, and for me to find myself, I need to get some work done. You know what I mean?
It's very true. And let's be real, if you're flopping all the time, and good luck with your true modeling career, because are you gonna flop on a client that's paying you?
Exactly. That girl, I've told you about that girl.
Like,
that girl that kept flopping on me, she wanted to do YouTube. She wanted to be like an influencer and shit like that. So she was booking me on the regular. Yeah. Right? So I was like, okay, cool, like, we can do this. But I remember the first thing I ever told her when I met her, I'm like, yo, you're getting to this? You know this shit's hard. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. Like,
it's a work ethic.
It's hard. Like, you really need to, like, if you're gonna do this, do it and continue to, like, live your life. Like, this is what you need to do. Like, you have to go through the hardships right now so that you can actually be somebody. If you want to be this big person on the internet, cool. Like, I support you fully, but understand there's a process. And it's not one of those things where you can just do it whenever you feel like it. You got to be doing it every day. You have to live it. You have to breathe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And clearly she just
get obsessive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly she did not.
Something they gotta learn the hard way, I guess.
Yeah, and that's just how it is with some people. You know what I mean? Some people just aren't serious. Again, my favorite line is, we still need plumbers. We still need people to take out the garbage. Yeah. We still need people to do our taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's making money.
That's what they're for.
That's money, though.
Not dissing. That's money.
Not diss. Yeah, that's
money.
money.
Do your thing, but
that's legit. If you're happy doing it, like I've always said every time, like
don't. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's not the people I'm hanging out with. That's it. You know what
Facts.
I mean?
True.
Unless
it's like unless your boy's a plumber.
Yo, my boy's a plumber. Yo, that's gang.
Swing that.
Yeah, yo.
The discount on my toilet.
I always hate asking friends for discounts.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I try to pay people their amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it's unless you're working at a retail store, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah. You don't.
If the money,
just give me that.
If the money's not coming back to you,
if
then
the money's not coming out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Like people who like take their part-time job so serious.
Yeah, your Cineplex job.
I can't give you this extra pack of mayo at McDonald's. I'm sorry.
Chill, I'm like, dude, reach down and take out the damn box.
Yo, who cares? Just give me the mayo. Like, you're not gonna get fired. Oh, you might. But.
You remember that girl that got fired over giving a baby a Timbit?
What?
No.
I remember that. This girl got fired from Tim Hortons because she gave a baby a Timbit.
That's crazy. Wow, that's
she got fired, and it was this big thing on the news. I don't know everyone.
That's like the news was everyone for her side, I guess.
Yeah. It's a fucking Timbit. That's when Timbits were like
10 cents.
They were like 17 cents.
Yeah,
14 cents at the time.
Yeah.
This girl got fired.
That's crazy.
She offered to pay it and everything.
Like after the fact, offered to pay it.
No, she after her boss found out, she was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just pay it."
Fired. Like, Maybe disciplined, but fired. Like,
it was all over the news.
That's insane.
Shouts out you.
Shouts out you. I'm sure she got another
I
job.
wonder how many Timbits like fall on the floor every day.
You know what I mean?
And they throw it
Yeah,
after work
yeah.
and shit.
It's literally like you got to think about how much it costs Tim Hortons. Like nothing.
Yo, the man's
I get
over
it,
at
but-
Warden and Eglinton over there, the Tim Hortons over there, the Bovic. Those mans bless me all the time, yo.
Really?
Pull up there after work sometimes.
Warden Eglinton. Okay.
And then
yeah.
I'll get let's get like a
The
10
Wendy's
pack.
combo, right?
Yeah. I'll get like a 10-pack of Timbits sometimes.
For free.
No,
Oh,
not for free.
I thought you
But
meant
the mans will
bless.
bless me. They'll bless me with like a 20 inside the 10 box. This thing's busted open. I'm like, yo, I fuck with you guys.
You're lying.
Nah,
That's,
they're
that's
lit, yo.
sick. That's
They're
sick.
lit over there. You know what I mean?
That's sick, yo.
That's the little things that people don't understand. Is like that's what keeps you coming back.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
They probably made money off of
Exactly.
that because
Yeah.
of the amount of times you.
It's
come
not like I expected
extra.
either. It's just like,
Yeah.
I know
It's
I
nice
might get
to-
blessed
yeah,
today.
exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
And if you don't, you're not gonna be. There's people too where they get something nice and then they expect it every time too. It's like sometimes somebody's
I
feeling
get it.
good or like it was a mistake. Like
Customer service.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
yo.
that's number
Just
one,
treat
man.
people
Like,
right.
that's that's how Amazon grew their business. Everyone likes
Keeping
you know,
it genuine,
you know,
being understanding,
Yeah.
empathy.
Empathy.
That's what it's all about.
It really
Empathy.
is. It really is.
well, Amazon really made their money by not caring about people. Now.
Now that they switched up, they're like, we'll just follow this.
No, Amazon cares about their customers. They don't give a fuck about their workforce.
Yeah.
That's the opposite. That's the opposite. Because I've heard crazy shit about their factory,
Yeah.
their warehouses. Fuck, man, work like crazy.
Work.
You're dying.
So, do you do this full time?
Full time because my main streams of income are video, right?
Yeah.
Not to say I'm super up or anything like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Full
asking
time.
you what's in your
Full time,
asking
full
any of
time,
that.
full time, full time.
That's good.
That's awesome, man.
That's
yeah,
good.
You said, fuck it, I'm doing it full time.
Yeah, fuck it.
Whether like I could possibly be making more money somewhere else, but I'm doing it full time.
I definitely could be
yeah,
making more
definitely.
money
Yeah.
somewhere else, but that 9 to 5 stuff, no disrespect to anyone that does the 9 to
yes.
5, it's just not for me,
Yeah, I feel
right?
you. Same way.
Of course. Yep.
Same way.
Same here. Same,
Well, not same way because I still have a part-time job, but
Yeah.
same here, but
yeah, we try to. We are committed to this. You know what I mean? So it's just like the part-time stuff fits in between.
And it's
Everything
really
else
with
kind of
your
goes
probably your part-time job, you're just buying time so you can do this, right?
That's
That's all
literally
it is.
what it is. It's
Exactly
just to
what
pay
it
off
is.
the little
bills.
bit of bills and
Yeah.
stuff like
yeah,
that.
you
You know
I
what I
get
some
mean?
money in the pocket too.
Exactly. That extra money that we don't necessarily get all the time. you
Yeah, I get it.
No, that's good though. That's lit. That's what I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to be on the full-time grind. Like,
Almost full time. Yeah.
Yeah, almost
I think
there.
we're gonna soon.
yeah, soon times.
Yeah. Just
Hopefully sometime this year. If not, hopefully like next year.
Who cares? When it comes, you know it's there.
when it comes,
and
it
you're
comes,
not
yeah.
looking back.
Sooner or
So.
later though.
Hopefully we get that. You know,
Get the what?
the contract.
Oh.
You know, the good. No, not the contract. The budget.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Nah, because I don't want to talk about it on.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna talk about it
It's
on
not
here.
on-
But hopefully, hopefully we get that locked.
Not
down.
even hopefully, it's gonna happen.
Oh,
Just
look at
you don't
the
know.
positivity.
You just don't.
You're right.
You
You're
just,
right.
you just don't know the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
it's gonna
you
happen.
are right.
You guys already manifested it. It's gonna happen. You just don't know the
right.
time.
It's gonna happen.
Or you don't
man.
even know the person that's gonna give it to you. It's gonna happen.
If that's true, I don't.
That'll be lit. Yo. That'll be lit. So do you have jobs often, or is it kind of just
Yeah, because honestly, like I
the
feel
corporate stuff? And,
corporate stuff, it'd be like odd events or whatever. But like, still, I think word of mouth is still the best thing that's that's happening. To be honest, because like my video page, I have a video page, CoryCash.4K. It doesn't do any numbers, but it's there, you know. But so yeah,
Just
word
like,
of mouth.
It's just like portfolio. Like,
Portfolio.
You link
just-
it, yo. Here's
I have
the
a
work.
website
Client,
too.
here's
yeah,
the work.
yeah,
exactly.
This is available.
Yeah, this is available.
Easier to set up than a website. So
Exactly.
I feel that. Yeah.
And I do reach out to companies too, like barbershops, tattoo shops, et cetera, because at the same time, they don't even know that they need videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what
a
I'm
lot of the
saying?
time, yeah, people
They don't
know.
even
yeah,
know
they
because when you
totally
see
do.
their page, they're still taking all iPhone photos. I'm like, hey, listen, there's 101 barbers out here, and you're still taking iPhone pictures. Like, let's step this up. Let's build like a little, like a community where like it looks professional. You know.
Yeah.
So
There's
I definitely reach out to a lot of businesses
so much
as well.
opportunity there. You that one barbershop you go to, they got some cool shit.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
showed
I
me.
judge like restaurants,
Yeah.
tattoo places, barbershops off
On
of
their
Instagram.
content,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It means
Because
a
then
lot.
I know that they're serious and they know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, like Chronic Inc. does it
Yeah,
really well.
yeah.
They do it pretty well. Better than
Chronic Inc.
others.
But a lot don't even
Barbershop,
know.
Throne Barbershop. They have a lot of good content. They have a lot of good merch as well too.
They actually got merch. Their merch page has more than their barbershop.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, that's amazing to me.
That's actually crazy, right?
Think about it. If you're a barber, you only have so much time in the day, so you're gonna cap yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So like, you got to think outside the box. Yeah. So why not build this whole community thing, or like with like your content,
which they've done.
That's amazing.
They have like,
it's rare.
Yeah, you should check them out. Throne Barbershop. Like I've seen them come up because they used to have an old spot like in the basement of a condo and stuff like that. And then now they are on Yonge and Gerrard.
Okay, cool.
They're on Yonge and Gerrard, right across from Ryerson, right by where
downtown.
The Big Slice used to be. So they've been working out of there, and they have just great merch, and their logo is a simple thing. It's a crown.
That they're thinking outside the box.
Yeah, man.
That's
and
how you
they
win.
have crowns everywhere. That's their logo.
Yeah,
It's just
someone there understands branding.
The branding that they have is just amazing. And then everybody that works has a tat.
Yeah.
All of them are tatted up
Yeah.
with the fucking crown on them somewhere.
But that's branding. Like, that's what I tried. Like, when I reach out to a lot of these companies for video work, but a lot of them don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, it's a little frustrating. But if they did, it would
take their business to
but they just see like the price that I'm giving them, and that's all they can see. But they don't understand that shit's It may not come back tomorrow, but that's coming back within like the community that you're building, right?
Yeah. And that's what it is. Yeah, with them, they help sponsor events.
See,
shit like that, you know what I mean? And then all it is the mans aren't even at the event. It's just I know your logo's on it. I know you were involved somehow, some way. Yeah. Cool. You know what I mean? You guys are a part of the community.
I'm about to send this podcast to some businesses.
Just listen to this part.
If you're a barbershop or a fucking tattoo shop and your Instagram isn't popping, or you're trying to make that pop, you guys are missing out.
Those ice cream ice cream places on their Instagram just
any
popping
type
by,
of food place,
people's,
Instagram or anything visual, Instagram, fuck Twitter, man, anything like that, you could do it. TikTok, fuck. Makes the TikToks.
Makes the TikToks.
Food's a little easier because you can just repost people who have been taking good photos, and they're already the IG people who are already taking nice pictures and stuff. Barbershops, you might not get a great picture, but if you get it's so easy to get in contact with these people. They just don't know it how much
they don't see the value.
Yeah.
So then maybe charging them for something is you're gonna have to really prove to them that this is worth their money, right? And they might not have the biggest marketing budget and blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're gonna have to really show them, you guys are gonna be irrelevant if you don't start putting out some content.
Real though, it's true.
Yeah, you're gonna fall off the Google listing.
Exactly.
Really, it's so important to them. So.
Especially new ones. There's the old ones, word of mouth might have brought them up, and they have their solid fan, their clientele now, and that's fine. But the new ones,
even if you're old, man, still,
exactly.
Boost
why not? Yeah, it's available. Why would you not?
And the thing is, I'm thinking okay, so if I'm a barber, right? I'm thinking, okay, so if I have good content, I'm going to take this a step further, and now I'm going to build master courses or master classes for up and coming barbers. Yeah. And now that's residual income, passive income. And that's the way, you just build yourself another income.
And you could be training the next generation of barbers to come.
Exactly.
And then the people that weren't able to come to Toronto or whatever, they were buying your masterclass online. Yep. Because you have videos that you're dropping.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they're buying your stuff on Patreon, or they're supporting you on YouTube.
Exactly.
And then when they grow up and they're doing the thing, these are the people I looked at. These are the people that really did it for me.
Are you going to go to the barber with all iPhone pictures on their feed, or are you going to go on to one that looks like they're putting in some work, right?
They're actually working, they're building, they're doing
exactly.
Not even for just this is good for video people. Sometimes you might not know what to do. It's okay, if I'm not doing a creative project, what am I doing? It's use your tool as a use it as a marketing tool, right? Know the power of video
camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some people that are in the community, they don't even know how to make their own content for themselves.
Facts.
So again, that's an example for us too. It's we got to a place where it was we were only posting when we did something. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not about that. It's more about just making sure
lifestyle.
Something's it's consistent. Yeah. You're posting consistently, so we just make a lot more content now.
We're trying, and
we have.
It's not enough. I'm trying to put
it's not
more.
enough.
I'm trying to put out more.
We have YouTube videos that we do, but then we'll post them on our Instagram too to let people know it's out. A little clip. We'll have a bit of the podcast that we post up as well on Instagram. We have tweets that we post. We have other artists that we post, other people that we fuck with,
Dope.
the stuff that we do now as well.
Dope. Actually, I'm gonna send you guys something. Actually, it's like this Gary V model. It's like how he distributes his.
He might have one because he loves.
I'm a fan of Gary V. Like I follow Gary V.
Like I have this PDF. It's like 30 pages of how he distributes like one keynote.
Yeah,
and it's like through like 30 platforms or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. It's interesting.
Send that through for sure. Yeah, Ian loves Gary V.
Like, I said loves.
That's his boy. That's why he laughed. He's like,
I started dying because like
I always get on him for Gary V. Like, that's your boy.
It's like an inside joke with Gary V. But yeah, no, man, he says a lot of good shit. Though.
No, yeah, I see why people like him. I fuck with Gary
he's
V
a very positive guy, and if you need some inspiration, like I don't see why. Like,
and he's right about a lot of stuff. The main thing I appreciate about him is that he's trying to sell people on the idea of just making content, like and just don't think about it too hard. Like just make the shit. You know what I mean? And that's what a difference maker is a lot of time, and it's helped us. Like that's what I'm saying. Like. Yeah. It's helped us just because now we have so much more content coming out, and people tell me that all the time.
I see your shit.
I literally got complimented on that yesterday. Like literally, I was at work, and my manager, she follows me, and she's like, yo, yeah, you guys are like dropping a lot of content.
Yeah, see, there you go.
They just said it.
Meanwhile, it's 2 clips from the same podcast. And that's tweet that Ian did earlier that day.
Just a tweet,
you know what I mean?
A couple things. And, you just.
It looks like a lot. People are like, they're on this platform. They're doing this. They're doing that.
I mean, you think of it this way. Like, okay, we have the podcast. Bam. You have audio. You have video. Take the video, chop it up in a couple different clips. You can put it on Instagram, Twitter, fucking YouTube. LinkedIn. I don't care where.
So much.
Any platform, right? And then you have like 7 pieces of content or more off like just the podcast. And you got the audio and
exactly.
Bam.
Exactly.
There's a lot of stuff you could do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we've gone over a few things. We've talked about the same things, and we've learned a lot, and again, relearned a few things a lot. So yeah, thanks Cory for stopping by. Like,
no problem. Thank you guys
really
for having me.
Appreciate you stopping by. Yep. We as you know, we do like connecting with people, doing work. So if again you need anything from us. If
vice
you want
versa.
to work, we're gonna reach out. You feel free to reach out with whatever.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You should set up like a group shoot or something.
Yeah.
You know, get a spot. Yeah. Split it, whatever.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have some girls come by or some people come by.
Models and
I'm down.
We can try something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, man, that'd be sick. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. We really appreciate you.
No problem.
And thank you for your insight and some of the stuff from your perspective, because it's like our listeners and even us, we are still trying to learn a few different ways to handle stuff. You know what I mean?
Everyone will always be learning.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. It's about keeping that curiosity always going and always wanting to continue.
You should
to
always
learn.
want to learn. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what helps keep your passion.
Exactly.
In what you're doing. Yeah. It's like, cool. I've learned this. Even though I know I don't know all of it, I'm kind of comfortable with it. Now what's next? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. There's nothing else to look forward to, and I feel like I've accomplished everything. Then
yeah, then you're gonna be.
I'm done.
Yeah,
that's when
I don't want to feel like
that's the scariest part. You know what I mean?
Like nah.
So yeah, staying consistent, staying creative.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Lost in Talks podcast, the most lit podcast ever in the world, in the universe. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. What are we saying next week? Is that Hollywood?
No, that's done. That's not happening.
That's not happening?
Not yet.
All right. Wait, it's not happening at all?
I don't know.
Don't worry, this is not nervous. Like, I don't care. Like, again, we were just talking about people flopping.
This guy's hilarious.
If mans flop, they flop.
It's being rescheduled.
Okay, I figured. Okay. All right, cool.
Well, you guys... shout out Parasite.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Parasite. Oh, yeah. Oscars.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that one time quick.
Sure.
Did you see Parasite?
No.
You watch Oscars or just curious?
It's fine if you don't.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I seen that one acceptance speech from the guy who played Joker. That was it.
Right.
Yeah.
That was powerful though.
Yeah. That was a fucking weird speech, but
no, it was powerful. He's a little off the rockers, but it was powerful.
Yeah.
The guys that are off the rockers though are lit though. Yeah. Those are the people I actually listen to because I'm like, yo, you know something.
You know some shit.
He's just angry. I get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Parasite. Shout out Joaquin. shout out all the winners of the Oscars. It was Kevin's birthday the other day. We got lit.
Yeah.
Good time. We'll talk about that later. Because we have some stories from that day too. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. Show coming up February 27th. Yep. We don't have any information really. Do we yet?
Yeah, we have some. It's free.
I'm not saying any, but
your show?
Yeah.
Where?
The Annex Hotel. It's Bloor and Bathurst.
I'll come through. I'll definitely come
8
through.
To, 8
free
to
show?
Something.
Yeah, I'll
free
come
show.
through.
Yeah. Yeah, come through. You could get some pizza.
Dope.
Oh, there's gonna be pizza.
Yeah, there's a pizza spot. It's in the same like.
Oh, true. I didn't even think about that.
Oh shit.
Okay, sick. So
free food. Okay.
Well, it's not free. That's
no.
That's
oh, did you say free? Oh, my bad.
No. You gotta pay for everything else.
You said ticket free. I thought the pizza.
No.
That's cool.
So yeah, February 27th. That's going down. We'll have a bit more information leading up to that, but just follow the mans on the socials and you'll see what's popping. Any other news? I think that's
about it. Thank you for being our guest. That was,
no problem.
That was great.
Thank you guys for having me. Honestly,
for sure.
And thank you. All right, folks. This Lost Talks podcast. Have a great time doing whatever you're doing.